What's up, guys? So I'm actually gonna give you guys 3 games that I learned watching a DeAndre Corbet interview. I've been playing around a lot with some of the ecological approach stuff. You could say more than a skeptic at first, but it's been a couple of months. I've been studying it a lot, playing around with it a lot. I'm not going to describe it. If you want to learn more about that, you can look up DeAndre Corbet interview or just look up Greg Souders. But again, I was the guy that was hating on it super hard at first, and now I genuinely don't. I'm actually learning a lot about it still. It's been months, and I plan to go visit Standard sometime later this year after ADCC. We created 3 games that we kind of got inspo from DeAndre from his interview, and these games were, the task was focused around controlling an arm and eventually getting to strangles, rear naked chokes, whatever you want to call it. But here's 3 fun games that you guys can do for pretty much any class to help you with your back control and, in the end, your back finishing mechanics. And the 100% credit goes to DeAndre Corbet. I just wanted to make sure I put that out there, and I guess more of the credit goes to Greg Souders and whoever else. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the 3 games. You can make your own games. There's literally endless possibility of games. You should really go listen to that podcast. And next week I'll actually host some wrestling specific games that I adapted from this 3-step approach. Obviously there's way more steps, but let's get to it.
Alright, so we're going to play a really simple game, alright? The first game is just an arm trap game. My goal as the top guy is to trap my partner's arm, okay? However you do it, whether you do hand fighting, if he's being lazy, he keeps his hands here, whatever. But however it is that you trap his arm, if I can hold his arm for 2 seconds, I win, we switch. He'll get on my back, and then I'll be looking to escape. The bottom of his job, as I just said, is to escape. So he wants to get his back to the mat. So get your back to the mat. And he wants to get out. Even if I get to mount, he still wins. Does it make sense? We're trying to isolate this game. His goal is to get his back to the mat. My goal is to trap one arm. However you do that, it's up to you. Does it make sense, guys? If I can trap one arm with my legs for 2 seconds, I win, then we switch. Does it make sense? It's very simple. So, again, guys, we start on the back. My win condition is at some point, somehow, I get one arm trapped. 1, 2, okay. His win condition is somehow he gets to his back, he gets out, he wins. Even if I get on top, he wins. Does it make sense, guys? We're gonna do this and just take turns. All right, guys, get with your partner and don't wait for me to say start. Just go ahead and start. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. So, next game, we're gonna actually start with our partner's arm trapped already. So, my only goal in the game, keep my partner's arm trapped. That's it. If my partner gets his arm out, okay, we switch. It's a very simple game, right? I'm not choking, guys. Right now, we can't choke. My only goal, keep his arm trapped. However you keep it trapped, it is what it is. You are not choking right now. We're isolating it to this, okay? I keep my partner's arm trapped. He tries to get out. If he wins, really, he can basically only win this game. Does that make sense, guys? But we're not just giving him the trap. We're tight. He tries to get his arm out. Maybe we turn, we extend, we do what we can to keep it trapped. But he is the focus. Once he gets his arm out, we switch. Does it make sense, guys? All right, get back with your partners on 3. 1, 2, 3. So, now, this one is the last one of these specific games. So we're gonna start with the arm trapped. Now, my goal is to finish the choke, okay? His only goal is to get his arm out still. It's the same thing. He's not trying to escape. If he frees his arm before I can get the choke, he wins. We switch positions. Does it make sense? Also, don't be one-track minded. There's more than one way to choke somebody, right? I can also start to switch off and look for triangles too. Does it make sense? But, no? This is our trap. Yeah, you see? when I change to the triangle, right, do I have an arm trap still? Yeah, I do. Just because I don't have that arm trap anymore, I'm still winning, right? So as long as I have an arm trapped and I'm finishing a choke, I win. Does it make sense, guys? When you get to the choke, finish it, okay? So, I mean, there's more options than those, but, right, if for some reason my partner starts to turn to the side, boom, I can always continue the game and choke because I still have an arm isolated, right? He's not free, right? So my goal is to finish some sort of choke from the back with an arm trap, meaning some sort of triangle or a rear naked choke. His goal is as simple as get his arm out, all right? That means both of his arms are clear of legs, okay? Does that make sense, guys? Hopefully I don't have to clarify it anymore. If you get the submission, you switch. If he gets his arm out, you switch. That's the game. All right? Cool. Let's go on 3. 1, 2, 3.